Hello and welcome to iCan Media. We are coming to you from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. We are just outside of Canada Place where a huge conference is going on called Globe 2014. I'm your host, Rob Hislop, and over the next couple of days we're going to be heading into the conference, taking in some of the many sessions and talking to some of the keynote speakers. Some of the topics discussed: changing energy landscapes and responsible resource management. Now, there are over 250 plus speakers, world leaders in their industry, talking here over the next 3 days. 50 plus countries are represented, and there are over 300 exhibitors at the trade show. We are going to give you a taste of what Globe 2014 has in store. Joining us now on iCan Media is Bob Mitchell with ConocoPhillips. Thanks very much for taking the time with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for the interest.
You're here as you were part of the panel on carbon recycling, turning carbon from a waste into an asset. Tell us your thoughts on this process.
Well, I think that we need to learn from nature, who's been taking, their plant kingdom has been taking CO2 out of the atmosphere for millennia or many more, and converting it into useful products, that is plants. And then most of those are what we eat. The decayed plants have become fossil fuels, and we're bringing them, as ConocoPhillips, we mine those and reuse the energy that has been stored there. And now we want to take the CO2 out of the atmosphere or out of the flue gas when we combust it and find a useful way to sequester it, divert it from being emitted into the atmosphere.
Right, because one of the things that they've been talking about in the past is storage and just putting it underground, but we've got to come up with something better to use it for than that.
Well, yeah, straight storage. You can use it for enhanced oil recovery. You can use it for enhanced gas recovery. You can use it for enhanced coal bed methane recovery. But those are just some options. We need to divert gigatons of CO2 from the atmosphere, and we wouldn't be able to store all of the CO2 we need to divert in a geologic horizon cost effectively.
Is this, I mean, obviously innovation is difficult to say whether it's easy or simple or hard to do, but do you see this as something that will be coming down the road shortly, or is this going to be a long-term project?
Well, as we said on the panel, you really can't schedule innovation, and it's always hard until you have the breakthrough, and after that it seems easy. And most real breakthroughs are simple and elegant. When they're done, everybody thinks it's just common sense. Why didn't we think of that? And that's what we're really looking for, is people who can come up with those kinds of ideas.
One of the things that we've heard a lot at this conference is social license and getting the public to, I guess, believe what the industry and what government is telling them. How far do you think this sort of thing could go to improve the reputation of the oil industry around the world?
Well, I think that if we could get the breakthrough, it would change the dynamics completely. I would hope that nobody thinks that we're launching in to find ways to solve this just for greenwashing, because this is all about finding a solution, and don't pat us on the back until we actually have some in hand.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.